can hear it? Yours is a lot louder.
Got a big nose.
I have a fucking, what do they call it, tip of the condom?
The tip of the condom?
The little hole,
I hope there's not a hole in your condom.
The fucking, it's not a recessed tip.
The nipple?
That's not it, but it works.
The dick nipple.
Yes, dipple.
What's the tip of the condom called?
The fucking, it's like a chamber.
Chamber?
Dick chamber.
We need the guy who looks things up.
What is the name of it?
I don't know.
Reservoir? Something like that?
Reservoir Tip?
It's a good movie. Quentin Tarantino.
That's not what it's called.
All right.
Tip of the... So we got nothing to talk about, folks.
Yeah.
We're just going for it.
It's tough.
Reservoir Tip.
Reservoir Tip. I knew it.
Yeah.
I know my condom anatomy.
Wow.
Ribs for her pleasure. Ew. Wayne's World. Had to get it in.
Ew. Woo!
Yeah, it's why is it so hard?
There's like a fog hanging over us, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's weird. You know, we pump out a lot of content.
I thought you were going to say cum.
Nope. Content.
Content.
I was talking to my cousin the other day.
Okay.
And she listens.
Cool.
Lucy, I love you.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
But I heard her and my wife talking a little bit, talking about how, God, it's a lot of content. We put out a lot of stuff. We've only been out for, 2-3 months?
Out of closet?
This is episode number 30.
Jeez.
All together.
How many hours? We had over 25 hours a while ago.
We've been doing this for a day.
I know.
More.
You could turn us on, which I hope you do, and then it could play for you would have so many things to do in that time frame.
We should sell it to the Chinese government or the Russian government.
Make a little money?
Or our government.
They're already listening. They didn't buy it, though. They just take it.
But they could use it in interrogation rooms and torture chambers.
Right. Yes. Like when they blast the one-hit wonder song over and over to get someone out of the house.
Yeah, they just play Banter Boot Camp and people are like, fuck! I did it! God damn it!
How long do you think it would take for someone to confess?
Let me out of here!
I feel like it would be maybe 7.5 or 8 minutes.
Let me out!
I killed everybody! Everything is everything that's bad is I'm the guy. Just fucking kill me.
I think it would work.
It's already. I feel like I'm doing it now.
I know. Fucking get me out of here.
I know.
Woo.
You ever? It reminds me of that horror movie Cube.
We've talked about this. This place is the Cube.
Yes.
This fucking warehouse.
And this podcast is every episode's another cube to get out of.
I can see the outside.
But is it really the outside?
I don't know. I think it's just another cube. I know. Fucking
so gross.
You can't touch anything in here without it fucking leaving a film.
I have herpes now because I touched the blinds.
This place where we work is the birthplace of hepatitis.
It's also fucking just real shitty and dumb, and I hate it, and I want to kill myself for being here. I choose to be here.
Honestly, if we don't get another building in the next couple of years,
I'll quit.
I think I might leave.
I've already been looking at other jobs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa.
I know. Dropping a bomb.
Woo! Woo!
And I'll tell you what, no one that's listening gives a fuck because they don't work with me.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it's real fucking hard to come here.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, right
there's
there,
something there
on my back.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I haven't really been thinking about it that much. I'm so comfortable here.
I know.
13 years.
God, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's longer.
Started in December 6th, 2006.
I was 17 when you started working here.
Wow.
I was in high school when you started working here.
Wow.
You're old.
I fucking apparently. Shit. But yeah, man, I don't want to talk about work.
No.
But this place is gross.
You know what we should talk about?
It's starting to make me pretty depressed.
Why are you feel trapped in the comfort of a lot of things.
I actually don't feel trapped. I just know myself, and I'm way too comfortable.
Yes.
I know what I have to do every day. I'm good at it. I fucking better be at this point. So
it's the fear. For me, it's the fear of being the new guy somewhere.
New guy, starting over.
God, I hate even making friends. It's so hard.
Pay's not terrible.
Nope.
So,
but I've been like, I do these things. I watch a movie or I see something and it mentions a place that's not where I live, and then I start fantasizing about my life in that area. And so everything's so easily accessible. Like, say it's Cincinnati, Ohio, or something. I'll just go on Zillow, and I'm like, wonder what the housing market is like. What's available?
Right.
And then I start looking for in my price range here, and equating it to what can I get out there.
Right.
And then I'm like, wonder what kind of money I could make out there. So I go on Indeed, and I look at jobs in my field in that area, and I'll tell you what, pretty lucrative.
Yeah.
Everywhere I've looked. But how scary is just picking up and moving to a new place for a new job in a new company with people it's all new?
So many unknowns.
So many.
It's one of those, is it too good to be true?
Right. And also, I have an experience of moving for a job, and I kind of equate it to everything bad in my life, tracing back to that moment. So it's
That's
hard.
where everything went down.
That's where I put the blame, because taking responsibility is no fun.
God, no. I don't take responsibility for anything.
I just don't like that. But yeah, I fantasize about moving to a new place.
Yeah. You do that, it'd be the death of this.
I know. Yeah, which is not what I'm trying.
We had a good run.
Was it good?
I think so.
We were not running. I've never run. I hate running. But yeah, it's fun to fantasize about a different life, right?
But that's the thing, though. Like, fantasy, I equate to something that isn't possible.
Yeah.
Like, all that shit that's possible.
Right. In theory. But you got to have the self-confidence to actually make it a real thing. And I don't.
So self-confidence is a fantasy for you.
Yes. It's hilarious that my fantasy is moving to Cincinnati, Ohio. That is like the saddest realization I've had in a long time.
Well, you're just using Ohio as an example.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it does look pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. It's Ohio. There's no water.
Yeah.
Would you feel weird moving
Being
away from
landlocked?
water? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
don't
know
like
if
that.
I don't think I could like that. I spent all that time in Iowa. I know you have too. I couldn't handle it.
You know what I do? I think a good compromise is the Great Lakes. They're so big.
True.
That it feels like an ocean.
Yeah, you can fool your brain.
Yeah, so like St. Louis,
Chicago's,
deep dish pizzas. They're the ugliest pizzas I've ever seen.
Yeah, I prefer a thin. Give me a thin crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want casserole. I ordered pizza.
Yeah, casserole.
Casserole.
I don't want casserole.
I don't want casserole. I don't want casserole.
I mean, I'll eat it if you got it, but I just prefer a thin and crisp.
I'll be honest with you. I've seen some pictures of deep dish pizza. It makes me want to puke a little bit.
Yeah.
It's so gross looking.
Goopy.
It's like chunky goop, and the color is just so off-putting. It's like the deepest, darkest red.
Yeah.
It's like something about that just looks dirty.
Right.
It looks like it's like someone spilled the sauce on the sidewalk and then scooped it onto the pizza.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
It's kind of gross looking.
Yeah.
Also, cheese on the top is like the top of the sandwich. It holds the sauce in. You gotta keep the recipe in.
True.
There's a method to the madness, people. And if you're in the pizza game, you know this. The Italians are all about it.
Is pizza even theirs though, or is that a creation by us?
Pizza? It's so much different in Italia.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot different.
Right.
I think they go thin.
Oh, they go thin. They fucking barely put. It's like a dollop of fucking mozzarella.
The cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a weird. It's like you can see. It's like a fucking Dalmatian. There's like circles on it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
There you go. You're welcome. And then the sauce is very sparing too. It's almost like a fucking appetizer, right?
Okay.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's not like a fucking you eat
Because, I mean, they know how to make a fucking meal with the pasta and the fucking mozzarella. And the meatball. And the leaning tower of pizza.
You know what I kind of want right now?
What?
Pizza.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's some in the break room.
Ew. It's on the floor.
What's wrong with that?
That's gross.
Everything's the floor in here.
True.
There's a footprint on the fucking ceiling. It's a floor.
Well, that's me and my cousin Jared's fault.
Yeah. There's also a burn mark right next to the fucking sprinkler.
That's probably Jared's fault.
Like, how close can I get? Testing it?
Jared's a child.
Yeah. We all are. We got the children inside of us. Hopefully not sexually.
Ew.
Oopsie.
Well, pizza. Hating our jobs.
Yeah.
It's the way we've always done it.
The way we've always done it is planning things.
Yeah.
We're fucking running off the cuff on this one, bitch.
Yeah, I think the holidays just drained us. We talked about in the last episode. We're both fucking...
And I'm an introvert, and I spent 2 days this weekend having conversations at length with people.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm fucking all out of
tapped out
words to say.
Yeah, you tapped out.
Which makes for very exciting content. This I know. How funny was that John Mayer music video?
Oh, that was funny.
He's good.
What was that called?
New Light.
New Light.
Great.
That was funny.
Video.
I am not a fan of his.
Nope.
But that video was funny.
So you know how YouTube will just like randomly throw things into your feed based on your history?
Yeah.
60 Minutes interview with him from a couple years ago popped up, and it said, "The death of my ego," and it was an interview with him. And apparently that was the outcome of him being like, I don't have the ego, and I don't give a fuck anymore.
Huh.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm going to wear this sweatshirt that says Moon.
He was big enough to get interviewed on 60 Minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's like well respected in the musician community because he's a very good player.
He can shred, right?
Yeah, in like a very traditional sense,
Yeah.
like dad rock. He can
dad
shred
rock.
dad rock. Like, I would say if you like Eric Clapton, give John Mayer a listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not like if you like Django Reinhardt, give John. It's not like he's a jazz musician,
Right.
accomplished. He's just a good musician.
I like the clap.
I have the clap.
Set you up.
Oh yeah. I don't like Clapton.
You don't like Eric Clapton?
I don't not like him. I just am indifferent to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
When I hear Eric Clapton, I'm like, cool.
You just don't care?
Uh-huh. We got... You've been having problems with that thing all day.
It's new. I bought a new vape pen.
Oh.
And I just, I'm not used to it yet.
Don't like it?
Well, the Juul, when you put it in, it like clicks in.
That doesn't look like it's clicking.
And this one is like magnetic, and it just kind of falls in, and it never feels like completely secure.
Tethered.
Yeah. But that's just a con because I feel like I'm getting a better pull.
Really?
Yeah.
You making clouds over there?
Well, no, and the cartridge holds more, which is cool.
Card trick.
Yeah, the Juul, it's way less expensive, which is really why I changed.
Yeah.
God, what an expensive habit.
I was looking at the line for the gas station was super long, and I was just staring off into the void, thinking about all the things I've done wrong in my life. And the thing I was looking at was the top row of the Juul stuff. The price tags on everything, I was surprised it was like $60, $80 for like these, kits. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Like 3 cartridges and 2 dicks and fucking porno mag. And
wow, I definitely didn't pay that much.
I was like, that's a lot of fucking moolah, baby.
Yeah. So I bought the actual pen a while ago. It was like $25, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
But every time you want to get the cartridges, if you want 4, it costs like almost $20.
So you just get the starter kit every time.
Yeah, right.
And then you just,
you just have a million.
You
Juuls.
Contribute to Toxic Garbage Island out there.
But Juul, this whole vaping thing that was like hurting people. I still don't know all the details. I think it's just more THC vape. But Juul, because they're like the head of everything,
right.
they're taking the hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they got to wipe out all their flavors.
Right.
So they're losing everything.
And so now their flavors are just the regular cigarette flavors.
Yeah. It's like kind of...
Give me mango.
Yeah, I never even got a chance to try that one.
I bet you can eBay that.
Yeah, probably.
How weird is it that there are people out there that the whole reason they bought it was to sell it on eBay at some point? There's that in everything. Hey, that's a cloud. You didn't do any cool tricks?
No. Nope, it's pure habit, not recreation.
Pure habit, no rabbit.
Yeah.
When I was at Bull Moose and we had record store day, all the limited stuff comes out, and there was there's like a group of people that would, every time they'd show up, and it was the same fucking group of like Gen Xers, I guess. Boomers. Okay, boomer.
Boomers? Like
yes.
Our parents?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they'd be first in line. They'd buy the most expensive, hardest to find shit. Not because they liked it, but because they knew they could turn around and sell it for a profit. I wanted to fucking ban them from the store.
Yeah.
This is a community of people that are keeping something alive, and you're trying to profit from it. Once again, capitalism, baby. Gotta love it. Working great.
Yeah.
Not corrupting anybody. Good for everybody.
See, I like a good profit.
Me too.
I like a good profit.
Yeah.
It's something that I would maybe do. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a fucking... I don't like that aspect of it.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's something you're so close to.
Yeah.
You collect because you love that. You're not... Like, whenever I say, like, how much do you think that's worth? Or do you think... Like, do you not open it so someday you're like, no, that's not what it's about. I just want to have it.
Right.
And that's cool. You got your thing.
Yeah. But, like, it sucks for that because the whole point of it being made was that it was a collectible.
Yeah.
So, like, you're tarnishing what it is at its core by trying to profit from it.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Like, if it was something like a limited cereal box.
And they're profiting off of somebody else's art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garbage. It's like people that resell tickets.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Just because you have more money than me means you're going to make me pay more to experience the thing that I like.
Right.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're a pizza shit.
A pizza shit.
You're a Chicago deep dish sidewalk shit.
Yep. I saw the other day that Rustic Overtones put Rooms by the Hour on vinyl.
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
Yes. That was something that they were working on when I was still working there.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And they did a whole post on Facebook about how, there was a problem with the mixing and the mastering at first, and it delayed it. And then funds for it got lost or something, or it was harder. It was more expensive. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But then the tapes got lost for years.
Right.
And in that time, a local musician, it was a band. It was a guy and his wife. I won't. The details are fuzzy for me.
Okay.
But the band was fucking great.
Yeah.
And the guy got cancer and he passed away.
Ooh.
And his wife, obviously widowed. It's a very sad situation, and she's very open about how like much it's been affecting her, but she's still moving forward, and the community is like definitely taking her in, and she's still playing music. Long story short, all the proceeds are going to her.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is super cool.
That's awesome.
That it finally came together at a good time to benefit someone that definitely needs it.
Yeah.
Or like, they deserve it.
Good stuff.
Yes.
I love Rustic Overtones.
Yeah.
Yeah. That album to me it means a lot to me.
Yep.
Just because of the time period I was listening, and I love that album. I don't have a record player, but I'd even like to have that.
Yeah.
My money would go towards something good.
Right.
So, yeah.
And so the band that the guy was from, his name was David. I can't remember his last name. It was called Brown Bird.
Okay.
If you all the stuff is still available for purchase. It's incredible folk music.
All right.
It's so good. I can't recommend it enough. And all the money now that if you buy that stuff, it goes for her as well.
That's cool.
And her name is Morgan. She's still making music with a bunch of different local musicians. Go support her.
Yeah.
She makes great music, and she's a part of the local community.
Yeah.
It's great.
Now I feel bad that we started off with a bunch of bullshit in this episode.
I know,
They're going to have to
right?
sift through it to get to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag.
But it's cool because I still keep in touch with a lot of people that work in the corporate office of Bull. I don't keep in touch with them, like see them, but we're friends and we shoot each other a message every now and again. Great people, clearly doing good things.
Yeah.
I like that.
That is really cool. I took my mom one time. Dave Gutter and Rustic did a show, like a fucking tiny show in Bath. I don't even remember where the hell we were, but it was tiny. It was like a little fucking
cardboard box.
It was like a gym.
What's his last name?
And I took my mom. I was like, I think she might like this.
Yep.
It was like a cool moment for us.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Yes.
Gutter's a good front man.
Yes. He's very I met him once.
Yeah, I have a couple times.
And he probably would never remember, but
same here.
It was cool enough in the moment for me.
Yeah.
I was impressionable. I wanted to be a local musician.
Sure.
And he came and did like an in-store signing when I worked at the Moose in Scarborough.
Yeah.
And I always wore this tweed jacket all the time, every day, and these like stupid Harley Davidson boots. It was like my thing. It was like a cartoon character. I was like Doug. It was the same outfit every day.
Yeah. And
after the signing was done, we always used to shut things down and the people would get to shop alone and blah, blah, blah. And I was across the vinyl bin from Dave Gutter, and he was like, that's a cool jacket. And like, I'm looking down, I'm sifting through records, and I'm like, thanks. And I look up and I open the coat and I point on the inside. I've had this thing forever. Like the lining's all ripped. It's a little old. And I notice he's wearing like the same jacket as me. And that's why he said it. He's got a smirk on his face. And he opens his jacket and it's all torn on the same side. And I was like, he's like, I got the same problem.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We used to run, not in the same circles, but I hung out with a couple people who were like really in tune. They worked for CYY. So like we'd be at the same place.
Yeah.
Every so often, whatever. There's no way you would remember who the hell I was.
Right.
I was just the guy getting drunk over in the corner.
Yep.
He was a musician talking to people who mattered.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he was someone that mattered.
But I love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Local music is.
Yeah.
I used to support it vocally so much more than I do now, but it's still out there. It's still good.
Yeah. I was always, my friends and I would make a point to go see Sidecar Radio every time they played.
They played at our store one time too.
I like those guys.
Yeah.
The drummer worked for CYY. Might still. I haven't listened to CYY in a really long time.
Me neither.
But the bassist actually became close friends with my roommate at the time, Corey. Whatever, and then Christian, the lead singer, was a super nice guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Go support them every single time. Fun show.
Yep.
Yeah. Every time. Fun. So you'd see the same people. They had like a cool little following. It's good shit.
I wonder if the community is still as supportive as it used to be.
I don't know.
I don't hear so much about it anymore.
I feel like I was at a show every night for a little span there.
Which it kind of like reinforces my first thought, because I was in, like, I played music, so I felt like my initial reaction is I know about things because I kind of am in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you weren't a musician.
Nope.
You weren't in a band.
Nope.
But you still appreciated the local community.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I wonder if it's not as held up and supported as it used to be.
I don't know. I honestly think, I mean, whatever you want to think about CYY, but I think they were like really nurturing of it for a while.
Yes.
Because who I was hanging out with it, he was like the head of like content.
Yep.
And Rob Riccatelli.
Hey.
Haven't seen you in a while, Rob.
Robbie.
He's not listening.
But Margot Robbie.
Yeah. But, I was hanging out with him and my roommate at the time. They were good friends. And it was always a show, and he was always talking up the music, even if it was like a bigger band in there. It's still like the local musicians are hanging around. I don't know. I don't know if it's like that. I don't even know if he works there anymore.
Right.
I have no idea.
So they used to, when I was playing in a band, they used to bring local bands in during, I can't remember. It was like, was it Spinout?
Spinout.
It might have been Spinout
with Mark Curdo.
Yes,
yeah.
And he would interview these local bands.
Yeah.
And give them a chance to get some free promo.
I don't know if those guys work there anymore.
I know Curdo still works there because a friend
he was
of mine,
managing a lot of the bands too, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he
super nice guy. But
yep, very nice guy. Yeah. We used to. I'm not gonna out us, but he used to come get some of the hard to find stuff at Bull Moose.
Yeah.
We treated him well.
Yep.
But yeah, And a friend of mine, I think he still works there because a friend of mine does video shooting stuff, and he does promos for like the Markathon every year.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he used to bring local bands in, and they'd spin local music on Spinout, and he would just give a chance to get the audience to grow.
Yep.
For the local groups.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was thinking. The nurturing of the local scene. He was so. He was
used
great
his platform
for that. Yes.
properly.
Yes.
And
yeah.
They used to actually play our songs every now and again, and it
Cool.
always made me feel so cool. I was in high school, and my song was on the radio.
Awesome.
I was like, that's so fucking
That's fucking
dope.
awesome,
That made me
dude.
feel so good when I
Yeah,
was
dude.
younger.
Hold on to that feeling. That's good shit.
And
man.
that's like...
There aren't a lot of people who can say that.
Right. And it's so cool that it's such an easy thing. It's free. He recognized that I could probably make these kids real happy for doing something so small.
It's a guy who cares.
Yes, and
That's
it had
awesome.
such an impact. Thank you for that. That boosted my confidence. We were so lucky to play in Portland and in Maine when we did, because so many people were so supportive of us just because we were local. And they wanted to see somebody be successful in something that they love to do.
Yeah.
That's so rad.
You're local and you're doing it.
Yes.
Even something as small as this.
Yeah.
I got people coming up, dude, I'm so pumped. I'm proud of you for doing this. I'm
Yes.
like, well.
I know. It's weird. I hate
I
myself.
was like, okay.
Yeah.
It's a podcast. But the support of something
Yes.
in this community, the Maine community.
Maine's good.
Like, how worshipped is Anna Kendrick?
I know.
Every time she's on screen, she's from Portland.
Patrick Dempsey.
Oh, man.
God, he's like a fucking deity up here.
McDreamy.
God. The monk dude went to school here, and we still hold on to him. Like,
Tony Shalhoub.
he came here for a couple of years.
He went to USM.
Yeah. It's so funny.
There's nobody.
It's weird though, because like, you've been to some bigger cities. I've been to some bigger cities.
Yeah.
There's so many celebrities from all of them, and like, so when on national news a big city gets called out, the people in that city don't give a fuck about it.
Right.
But when just the state of Maine gets mentioned,
Yeah.
the entire state together, fucking streamers pop and fucking everyone's blowing each other. It's incredible. Everyone gets so happy over it. It's so funny.
I remember a kid I used to play basketball with, Nick Kaner Medley. He went to Maryland. He had a really good college career.
Yeah.
Good player. Probably one of the best basketball players I've ever played against.
Nice.
He used to fucking make me look foolish.
Clowning.
But I remember he was like playing summer league for the Lakers. That's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
But instead of everybody being like, "Oh, he couldn't even have gone pro," there's still like the support for him.
Yes.
And Ralph Mims, he played overseas. That's great. It doesn't matter that they didn't go pro. It's still so proud of those guys
Yes.
for doing something that you're not supposed to be able to do.
I know, right? All the cards are stacked against you.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy? You telling me that story, it makes me like instantly in my head, I go, I bet you like when you go to a big school in Atlanta or fucking New York or something and you make it to that level where you have a chance of becoming
on the
pro
cusp. Yeah.
and you don't, the people probably feel disappointed.
Yeah, you're like considered a failure.
It's like, yeah, you let them down.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Are you kidding?
It's crazy.
That person did so much more than you. How are you disappointed?
Right. Yeah, you go do what the fuck they did.
I know, right?
Are you kidding me? Going over to Italy or wherever they're playing now and fucking making a job out of playing basketball.
I know.
Just because they're not in the NBA, they're a failure.
It's literally a childhood dream.
You.
I know.
Those guys are playing basketball, man. They fucking did it. I don't care if it's the league that everybody knows. They fucking did it.
Yeah.
And I have so much respect for that.
Yeah, because you know what? They stayed the course.
Yeah.
When they were a kid, they had a goal, and then they fucking stuck to it.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many things I've thought I've wanted to do with my life since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. Literally, I can't. There's so many things they just get lost.
Right.
That person took one, and they were like, this is the thing.
Yeah. I love this so much. I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah. So much respect for that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's really.
Local music, local celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't really have a lot of celebrities.
Spose.
Spose is cool.
Yeah.
He created a whole like company,
Yeah.
production company,
P-Dank.
to help other local rappers.
I think they're kind of dope.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They're ciphers that they put on YouTube.
I've never seen those.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're talented. They
yeah.
they spit fucking nice rhymes, man.
I was actually at the Bull Moose in Wyndham this weekend, and I was flipping through the records, and my friend Ron, he did the album art for like this album that Spose did right when he was breaking, called The Audacity.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My friend Ron drew that. I grew up with that guy.
Nice.
He I know him from when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I saw his art skills progress, and then I saw the record with his art on it.
It's cool.
It was a very proud moment.
Fuck yeah, man.
Once again.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to text Ron and be like, I can't believe that. Like, this is so cool. Yeah. You should be so proud of yourself.
It's great.
Yeah. Even if you're not doing it now, you fucking
did
it. You accomplished something with your craft.
Right.
You asshole.
Yeah. He's more Spose. It's more. I feel like the older he gets, the more he's relevant.
Yep.
The more respected he gets.
Yes.
The farther he gets away from "I'm Awesome," which is a fucking good hip hop song.
Yeah.
It's good.
There's a reason.
There's a reason he got flown out to LA.
I know.
You know.
He got signed to Universal. He got a job with MTV. A lot of people don't know that.
Whoa! I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So he used to come to the record shop in Scarborough, and he had a spending account through MTV where he was able to buy records.
Whoa.
Because it was research.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
So he made a song that people loved. It got him a record deal, and then he got a job working for one of the at the time one of the most popular fucking networks on TV.
Wow.
And people, like, every once in a while, someone tries to trash him for writing a pop style popular song. That's all it is.
It's like, fuck you.
I know. You do it, you piece of shit.
And then it almost seems like he made the conscious choice of being like, you know what, fuck this.
Yes, which I respect.
What was that song that came out when he came back? It was like Rock Star, Rap Star.
I don't know his catalog very well.
Yeah, it's a cool song. The whole video is basically just like him going to LA and like them. It's like jokey. It's funny. The video is about them trying to like transform him into something that he wasn't.
Gotcha.
And it's like he made it when he came. It was basically a huge middle finger to his experience over there.
Yep.
And it was great.
Yeah.
Now he just does what he wants.
It seems like he has matured very well and settled into a thing that's good for him.
Yeah.
He's able to do what he loves. He found a way to fucking do it.
Yeah.
That's my dream. My dream went from being a musician to being, I want to be able to support the things that I love to do by being involved in the art of it.
That's
somehow.
what it is too.
And that's what he's matured into, is he's a part of the rap world, the music world, the production world, and it supports him to be able to do the thing that he wants to do. Yep. He doesn't have to focus on his song selling because he's got a hand in the fucking art of music. Yep. And that's good enough to fulfill you.
It's like everybody heard "I'm Awesome" and they just already decided that he was going to fizzle out.
Right.
And the fact that he is still relevant, still making music, still just fucking he's better than he was.
He's selling out shows still.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. And he brought his friends along with him.
Yes.
It's really hard not to respect Spose for me.
I
don't know everything about how he came up or anything like that, but the drive.
Yes.
It has to be massive.
I respect the guy for loving it so much that he just fucking, I'm making this my career. I don't give a fuck.
It's like he put his head down, said, fuck you. I know I'm white. I know I'm from Maine, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do this.
Right. He actually.
Who wants to come with me?
Right. Who wants to do this fun thing that we love?
You know, all this thing right here, they're telling us we can't do it. Like, can you imagine just the drive and motivation it takes to be like, fuck you, and just fucking not even just run around them, run right fucking through them.
Yeah.
It's great.
Self-motivation to do that stuff, people don't, that's a hefty undertaking.
Yeah.
There's so much that goes into like when you go buy a CD. It's like, you know, you spend $12 and you got the plastic case and the shitty whatever. It's all chintzy and feels like it cost 99 cents, and you wonder why you pay $13 for it, but you don't know the fucking sweat that went into that thing. Yeah. The research on finding the right person to work with for production, finding the funds for the studio, freeing up your availability to be able to do the thing and still make money to support yourself and eat and blah, 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 fuck me in my ass. And then on top of that, you got to do the artwork. You got to find the company that prints it. You got to find a distribution company to work with. You got to have all those conversations, which are 5 or 6 different meetings with people. There's so much that goes into it. And to do it all on your own, that is fucking wild, dude. Fucking wild. Yep. Very cool. He had a song on one of his, I can't remember if it was a Universal release or not, but Mac Lethal.
Mac Lethal.
Yes.
Okay.
You know him?
No.
He's a white guy rapper, but he's very he's fast and he's very good, but he's not like jokey, but there are elements of humor in what he does.
Okay.
And I would say, very popular. He's got like, millions of followers on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm so out of tune with anything hip hop.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, he had a song with him, and I remember seeing that on that release when I was working at the store, and I was like, this dude's doing it. Mm-hmm. I know this other rapper's name.
Yeah.
And I don't even listen to rap. Huh. And he's on a local guy's CD.
Yeah.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
He's making it. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
So cool.
There's a local band called The Ghost of Paul Revere.
Okay.
You ever heard of them?
Maybe you've talked about them before. If I've heard of them, it's from you.
I'm not going to say I'm a huge fan or anything like that, but you can respect people still, right? These guys, they're like a local, I would say they probably started playing out in Portland around the time of Mumford & Sons.
Okay.
So it's like folky, old-timey lyrical content kind of thing, but it's very well done. They're good at what they do. And I bet you if you're listening and you like that kind of music, you probably know this band because they're breaking right now.
That's cool.
They've done a couple of late night performances. They've gone to LA. They've gone to New York. I bet you they're on a pretty good label at this point. I was in Bull Moose. I saw their vinyl album in the front.
No shit.
And it was like not in the local section.
Right.
And I'm like, when I was going out to Portland and drinking, I would go to Brian Baru or whatever, and that band was playing in the corner. Now they're on Letterman.
That's awesome.
Not Letterman.
Wow.
They were on like Kimmel, I think.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
Very cool.
Fuck yeah, man.
But it's weird because you never heard of them.
Yeah, no.
It's weird. Sometimes they slip through.
Don't take me.
Right.
I don't know.
It's just there's good people in our state that are doing it.
Yeah.
They're fucking achieving their
following
dreams.
in the footsteps of Charlie Rockets.
Charlie Hamburger.
Throwback.
Hamburgers.
Who else is from Maine? Stephen King's from Maine.
Yep.
Well, he's big.
He's average size though.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yep.
He's
It's a bad joke.
Do you get any bigger in the horror world?
No.
No.
Unless you're like
Wes Craven?
Yeah, or like Eli Roth.
Ah, come on. Eli Roth. He's not as big as them.
Who did like the Hostel and all that shit?
You're going to put Hostel on the same fucking
I'm
level
just saying
as like
it was a fucking national phenomenon.
The Stand, Cujo.
I'm not saying its quality level is the same. I'm saying its reach was the same. Popularity.
There's more.
Yeah. The Chainsmokers. You know that fucking super popular.
I was still thinking horror people. Chainsmokers.
Yeah,
the fucking
the wildly popular pop group.
Yeah.
2 dudes.
Are they pop? What are they?
It's like radio.
I thought one guy like pressed a button and the other guy did something else.
Yeah, it's.
I don't want to shit on them.
No.
Yeah.
I respect them for making it happen. I don't like their music. I'm okay with saying that. I'm comfortable saying that.
I couldn't even tell you a song.
They're super successful, like big time, fucking
cool,
biggest label, fucking all their songs are in movies and playing in every nightclub, and people are fucking doing it, and that's great. But yeah, one of the kids, at least one of the kids, might have been, I think it's just one, might have been both, from Yarmouth, and went to school in New York and met up with someone, and they started production stuff together, and now,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
good for them.
Very cool. Very good for them.
Yes. Fuck it.
I can respect.
Who else
it.
we got? There's nobody else.
I'm sure. Hey, call in.
We're gonna forget.
Are you
somebody.
famous? Call in. Maine appreciation episode.
Judd Nelson.
Yes. The fucking Breakfast Club. Which is it's a good movie.
I love The Breakfast Club.
I just always think of the scene at the end, and that's Judd.
that is Judd.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That is Judd.
He reminds me like of the grunge explosion. The dress, the flannel, and the waist, and the tie, and
this is why we need a guy.
I know. Zach, where are you?
This one is interesting. Kate Asselton,
never heard of her.
the wife from The League.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, she was born in Millbridge, Maine.
Oh, there's a fucking songwriter from Wyndham that moved to LA, and she had 2 or 3 #1 singles as a songwriter last year.
Huh.
Wyndham.
No shit.
And she's young, and I remember seeing her. She used to play singer-songwriter stuff in the local like restaurants and bars and shit. And now she's writing songs for pop stars in LA. She just moved out there and decided to do it. She got like some local recognition, and she said, fuck it, I think I'm good at this.
Maine, baby.
And she made it happen. I can't remember her name. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Tag her anyway. Fuck it.
What's that?
I'm going to tag her in it. I don't give a shit.
Tag her in it?
Yeah, I want to let her know we talked about her. I can't remember what her name is, but I'll look it up.
Okay. All right.
I'd look it up now, but, you know, it's hard to hold a microphone and my penis and type something.
All right.
So, yeah. Maine rules.
Maine
People do
does
good
rule.
things.
Singer-songwriter from Maine.
Wyndham. Not dumb.
Amy Allen?
That's the one.
Yes!
Yes.
I'm glad that didn't take long.
Me too, because I'm out of things to say, baby.
Hashtag Amy Allen.
While you were typing that and no one was saying anything, I literally got dehydrated from all the sweat that poured down my face.
That's fine, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
She wrote hits for Halsey and Selena Gomez.
Thank you.
Dope.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Good
Like
for
she
you.
needs our help.
I know, right? We need your help.
Yeah. Support local music.
Yep.
I'm done.
I am too.
All right.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no, for real. It's cool that you're listening. We love you.
Yeah.
Keep listening. Keep being cool. You're helping me feel better about my shittiness, and I hate myself a little less every time I see that somebody likes it or says thanks for being shittier than me.
Cool to see the support.
Yes.
I love it. And we're not putting ourselves at the same level of all these people we just talked about.
No.
We're not
Maybe
trying
someday.
to do that. Maybe someday.
That's not the goal.
But it is cool. I'm glad it's bringing enjoyment to some people.
Yep.
Keeps us going.
God love you.
God love you.
So thanks for listening.
All right.
Thanks for being part of our daily sets. We'll see you next time.
All right. Later.